So, students, yesterday we discussed what is pH. Now, today we are going to discuss where it is applicable, what are its effects in our daily life. So, there are few important points which we have taken. One is, are plants and animals are pH sensitive or not? Whether there is any effect of pH change on animals and plants or not. This is one. Another is soil which is used for various crops. Is there any effect of pH or not? Then, in our digestive system also, is there any role of pH? Or if pH of our mouth changes, then it may cause tooth decay or not. And the last is, there are few plants and few animals which use this pH for their defense. How they use this we will discuss. Now we will start one by one. First is pH sensitive plants and animals. Okay, now see, if the pH value of rain becomes less than 5.6, if pH value of the rain which comes down, its pH if we check and it is less than 5.6, then it means the rain has become acidic. As you know, if pH value is less than 7, then it is acidic in nature. So, when we will say that rainwater is acidic or it is acid rain, when pH value comes out to be less than 5.6. Now, what is the effect? Because of acid rain, when that water comes down, it ultimately goes to rivers and ponds and in sea. So, their aquatic life gets disturbed. Aquatic life, this gets disturbed. So, this pH should be maintained properly so that aquatic life means plants and animals which live underwater, they will not get affected. They can grow properly if pH level is maintained. So, very first thing is pH plays its role, and plants and animals, they need a proper level of pH. If it decreases from that, then it is harmful for plants and animals. Second thing, pH of soil. Now see, which crop will be beneficial in a particular soil. For checking that, scientists check what is the pH level of that particular soil. So how can we check pH level? For checking pH levels, what we do, we take samples of soil from different places. Suppose this is a field and we need to check pH value of soil. Then what we will do? We will take samples of soil from different places, just like this way. If this is the field, then I will take sample from these many places. Then I will mix that in water. After mixing in water, I will filter them, and that filtrate, whichever filtrate is obtained, in that filtrate I will check the pH value. pH value will be checked. Checking pH value is very simple, we have done yesterday. So, once we know what is the pH value, then we can recommend which type of crop will be used. And one more thing can be done. If the soil is, if it is less than 7 and the soil is acidic and we need to make it basic, then what we will do? We will put such manure, such fertilizers which will help it to increase the pH level. And in case it is more basic and we need to convert it in acidic form, then we will put the fertilizer in the same way. So, for checking which type of soil it is, we use the pH value. Now, see third point, pH in our digestive system. In our digestive system, our stomach produces hydrochloric acid. Now, hydrochloric acid helps in digestion of food. Now, in case we eat much or that digestion is not proper, then what happens? Our stomach produces more acid. Now, if our stomach produces more acid, then that situation is called acidity. Now, in the beginning we discussed, if somebody is suffering from acidity, then what is to be taken? Antacid is taken. And one example also we did, it was milk of magnesia. Milk of magnesia, it is magnesium hydroxide. So, pH also plays important role in our digestive system. Its level should be maintained properly so that there is no problem of acidity, and in case there is acidity problem, then it can be corrected by the use of some proper antacid, just like magnesium hydroxide. Now, fourth point, pH change as the cause of tooth decay. Okay, now see, our teeth, they have a covering, white covering. That white covering is called tooth enamel. That is called tooth enamel. And it is made up of calcium phosphate. Calcium phosphate formula is Ca3PO4 whole twice. Ca3PO4 whole twice. This is calcium phosphate. Now what happens? The pH level of our mouth, it should be 5.5, near about 5.5. In case pH level decreases than this, if it decreases, then bacteria which is present in the mouth, what that does, that starts producing acid. This bacteria which is present in our mouth, that starts producing acid. Now that acid starts decaying calcium phosphate. It starts decaying. Why it starts decaying? Because of acid. Because of effect of acid. How acid is produced? Bacteria starts producing acid from those materials which are stuck inside our teeth. So, what is the best method for saving from this thing? Best method is, whenever we eat anything, then we should gargle properly. We should wash our mouth from all the sides internally very properly, so that there is nothing stuck with the teeth or in mouth. If it happens, then bacteria, whichever bacteria is present, that cannot produce acid, because it will not find any substance which is to be decomposed. So bacteria cannot produce acid if our mouth is clean. And if our mouth is clean and there is no production of acid, then calcium phosphate, which is the white layer on teeth, it will not be broken. So our teeth will be safe. Okay.